Hello, my winning friends, my winners and friends. Winning friends. Hello, hello, hello. And good night. Welcome to LinkedIn by Night. Remember, I'm not on LinkedIn anymore, but I'm still LinkedIn. They don't own that phrase. The term LinkedIn that existed long before them. Yes, I have on my coat. And it's just going to be for tonight because I am going to start dressing up. That was my plan. But I started watching this movie. So let me preface it a bit, how that came about. So I finally got my AI influencer designed, up, and running. Okay. So I've been working on this AI influencer. I know I'm late, but I got on the bandwagon too. I've been working, trying to figure out, learning all of these ways to manipulate AI and working with Leonardo. And I have a subscription with OpenArt, which is basically Mid Journey and, stuff like that. And so, but I've tried so many AI platforms to create, and so I've used different ones, and from all the different ones, I got a little bit from here, a little bit from there. Trained my model in this one, and got my faces. I have two faces that I use, and so I got the Instagram account up, and so this is the name of my AI influencer. Okay. His name, and it's an androgynous person, but their name is Max O'Millions K Boy Money Honey. Isn't that funny? And so, what he is, and I needed a bio when I was creating his Instagram account. I have the website and everything. I got a website, got the email address, y'all got it all. And I'm gonna put the a donation link. His website is going straight to a donation link, and that's going to be called something else. It's not going to be called donations or tips or nothing. It's going to have like a more elegant name, and that to go with that persona. And so I came up while I'm on Chat GPT saying I need a bio. I said, so let me give you the backstory. This guy left home. Oh, he's a money magnet, right? And all the elite want him. The elite and famous people want him, want to be around him, and so he left home at age 17 because his parents suddenly. I'm just thinking this up as I'm typing. I said his parents suddenly didn't recognize him. They had double amnesia, both of them, and they didn't know who he was, and so they wouldn't take care of him anymore. So he had to leave, and he was homeless. He was a homeless teen on the streets. And so then this Madame La Prairie takes him in, and then she trains him and teaches him, sort of like My Fair Lady type of thing. And so he becomes like a Mel Geisha. he becomes an he becomes an expert in the art. But then, since he's K-boy Korean, I said to Chat GPT, is there a Korean form of geisha girl? And so I got all the information on that. So there's a Korean word for that. So he is a, and I can't remember the word right now, but he is like a Mel Geisha. And so I just created this persona. And so I've been uploading fashion photos and different stuff. I won't say what, but because I want people to go check out the page, and I'll post the link. But and then I'll be doing shorts because I know how to do videos. You can make original videos. You can go use get your inspiration from like actual, like say the Gucci fashion show, and they'll create, it'll read what the people are wearing, it'll describe it, to the best of their ability, and then they'll recreate something that's in that genre, you know. And so I've been getting looking around the world for different types of fashion and different types of ideas for this Maxo Millions. At first I had his name was Max O apostrophe Millions, like kind of like Irish. But then I switched it. I said, no, let's do Maxo because Maxo kind of has kind of an Asian, more of a Chinese feel to it. But I said, okay, let's do that. And then we'll just turn it into millions. So that long winded story leads me to the movie I was watching, which is a Korean movie called Homme Fatale. Homme Fatale. So sort of like femme fatale, but they say homme, which is man, fatal guy. And it's fiction, but it's about the first male Korean geisha male. So I said, well, let me watch that to get some ideas, but I kind of didn't get the movie. I'm gonna have to watch it again. And then I kind of missed the last quarter of it or so because it just kind of took off into left field. It was a comedy, and then this tragedy, horrible tragedy happened, and it changed, the trajectory of the film. So, anyway, that's where I am. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the words of wisdom. And I have something that came in from Tony Robbins today. And Tony Robbins said, this is one thing that will change your life, will change your day. It'll change your day. He said, think of one thing that you're grateful for. So instead of complaining about your kids, he gave this example, think about what's wonderful about your kids. Complaining about your job or complaining about your coworkers. Think of what you're grateful about that, particular job or about your coworker. What you're grateful. And he said that the manifestation of good comes in from things like that. So that's something good. And so think about it. I'm like, well, yeah, there are so many things to be thankful for, especially when you turn on the news. You can't believe some of the stuff you read. And I've been using Bing, and Bing has all these news stories that pop up. It's too much, really. Now, if you log into Google, you just go to the Google page and it says Google. But with Bing, there's all these news stories, all kinds, political, world news, horrific crimes, um, entertainment, what so and so was wearing at the Cannes Film Festival, and it just is going on, and about what Emma Stone says about the AI voice that sounds just like her. And I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I don't want to hear the news. I don't want to see the news. But Bing is a really good search engine to me. And it moves. I used to use the browser of Brave, and Brave, it hides your IP, and so people can't uh spam you and come and start selling and advertising to you and stuff like that. But and it used to be super fast, but now it just freezes. So someone must have got, hip to them and is putting some kind of bugs or something on them. So that's what's going on with that. Okay, so I came on I because this movie was on so long, and then I ended up eating so late again. I was saying, "Oh, I'm so tired. It's almost time to go." And I haven't even gone on air, and I go on air every night. Yes, I do. At least that's the plan. Yeah, so we're going to get back into attraction marketing for empowered. Win with attraction marketing for empowered entrepreneurs living in the age of AI and AI marketing, which is just changing the whole framework of business completely. And then tomorrow I'm going to go and be harping on, as I'm every day, on how the American workforce, work economy is dwindling into nothing. And so it's a very good idea to explore other um, business models and work models so that you don't get left behind. Okay, well, thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow night, inshallah, and looking forward to seeing you then. All right. See ya.